It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. It's the Ravens and the Chiefs on Thursday night.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Great to start this regular season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson here in the booth. Man, Greg, we waited a long time to get here, but here we are on EA Sports, kicking off the season with the Ravens and the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Can't ask for more.
And all eyeballs all summer long are on. We cannot wait to see what kicks off the next NFL season. And we know it's always going to be the Super Bowl champion from the year before. But who is the opponent? I'll tell you what, the schedule makers, they got this one perfect.
After a long off-season, the time has finally arrived. Off we go for 2024. It's the Thursday opener on EA Sports. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran, still going, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Here's Flacco to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Now Flacco. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 3rd down and 9. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Flacco. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On comes the Chiefs punter. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Ravens offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. To throw is Flacco. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. Flacco to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
The tight end motioning left here. Throwing, Flacco. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Baltimore.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. So the 2024 NFL season now officially underway. A great slate for the rest of the weekend. Begins tomorrow, 8:15 Eastern. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Whoa! And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They motion a receiver right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Slot receiver headed right. Here's Flacco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. This is intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll motion a tight end right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for KC. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Ravens sending the punt team out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. Tight end motioning left. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They send Evans in motion. Now, faking the give. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Putting the tight end in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. They'll look to throw again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So we have hit halftime here in KC, the NFL kickoff game for 2024. As we go to Orlando and say hello for the first time to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games coming up in the next few days, one being the kickoff to the International Series, the first ever game in Brazil. The Packers and Eagles from São Paulo. Kickoff set for 8:15 Eastern Time. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, take 2 for Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and Niners from Santa Clara.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, You better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chiefs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. It would be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Here's 3rd and 2. Ravens bring their punt team out. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line. Are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And Whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Back to throw. That's taken in. He is in. Touchdown, KC. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. With down 3 scores, and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. And this is taken in by the defense. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given. And now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now a give on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they face second down and 7. A tight end in motion now. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now here's second and goal. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And that kicks off the 2024 season. Partner, good to get it underway, especially with you as we start our run together on EA Sports. Man, Greg, that was fun. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. For the second year in a row, the visitors spoil the Chiefs' party in the opener. This time, it's the Ravens. We say good night from Arrowhead.